Hey gang, what's going on? Hope everybody out there is having a good day, and much appreciated you guys taking some time to watch the video. Today we're going to be talking about jigs and whether you should thread your trailer on your jig like this or whether you should just hang it off the end, which makes it longer like that. And there's a lot of different situations that one works better than others, and we're going to get into that in the video here. Real quick, just want to give you guys a weekly reminder. If you haven't had a chance to check out our lake map breakdowns at fishthemoment.com, please do so. We're getting out a bunch of good fall lake map breakdowns right now all across the country. Gives you 40 GPS waypoints, tips and advice on how to fish each spot. It's a really good way to learn more about a lake you want to learn more about, and also check out our virtual fishing lessons, our virtual 1-hour fishing lessons available on fishthemoment.com. I'll include the link in the description of that. Much appreciated. Okay guys, you guys know jigs are my favorite deal. We got the Blockit Old School jig here available at Baitworks. I'll include the link in the description of that. And I have been a jig fanatic forever, and a lot of being a jig fanatic has to do with how the trailer is rigged on your jigs. Guys, jigs, a lot of people don't give them the credit, but they're a pretty complicated lure to set up and fish, because overall on the jig you got a lot of variables. You got the skirt composition, the skirt thickness, the skirt length, the head, the weed guard angle, the hook angle, different sizes of hooks on there. You got the trailer variations, trailer colors, trailer profiles, and finally how you rig the trailer on there. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about when you want to thread a trailer on. See, what you can see right here, we just threaded it up on the hook versus on this one, the same trailer, just hanging it off the back of the hook. Now the difference on the two is when you thread a jig on the trailer, it gives it more of a compact profile with this. Now the good thing about this, a lot of times the bass want a more of a compact profile, or depending upon the type of the cover that you're fishing. If you're fishing like super thick cover, like pitching a jig into matted grass or really thick bushes, a lot of times I like to thread it on there like this because it comes through that cover better. It's a compact, it falls a little bit better through there. You can also trim your skirts back a little bit with the trailers to give it even more of a compact look. In addition to that, if you're fishing a compact jig, you know, it makes it for a smaller profile. So a lot of times if the fish are a little bit finicky, or if you're fishing for a little bit smaller fish, that type of thing, the threading them on like this is a little bit better way to go. A lot of people anymore, I see more people than not threading their trailers on. Very few people hang them on the jigs like they used to at the Pork Frog. Now, hanging them on there like this, a little bit different, sort of a lost art. This is the way that people used to thread a Pork Frog, and this is the way that people always attach their trailers to the jig. Now, what this does is by hanging the trailer off the end, it gives the jig a larger profile. You can see this is the exact same jig, exact same trailer, and you can see the noticeable difference in the size just the way you hang it on there. Now the times that I want this, the times that I want the trailer hanging off of there, a couple different situations. First of all, if I'm fishing for bigger fish, if I've got a lake that's known for bigger fish, or I'm targeting bigger fish, I want a larger profile bait, because the larger profile bait's going to naturally get you more bites. Also with that, I found that if the water is a little bit more dirtier, say if I'm fishing water visibilities that are under 12 inches in visibility, I want that larger profile that the threading it on will give the jig with that. It's all about a profile look, and sometimes, you know, they prefer the small profile, but sometimes the larger one. So here's the basic two differences, guys. It's pretty simple. If you're wanting to catch bigger fish and you're getting more bites, or if you want to catch bigger fish and targeting bigger fish in dirty water, thread it on like that, give it a bigger profile. If you're fishing heavy cover and you're trying to get more of a compact bait to get more strikes, a little bit tougher fishing conditions, thread it on like that. And that's the main thing with it. I prefer to hang it off the end if I can get away with it, simply because I know a lot of people don't thread it on like that. So anyway, that's just my advice with the guys. Not all of them you can do that. Some of like the craw trailers and some different ones, you can't. It doesn't really give you an option to hang it off the end. This is the Zoom Z-Craw, excuse me, the Zoom Super Chunk and Super Chunk Junior. So you have to have the type of a setup on there like that where you can actually do that. So that's my recommendation, guys. Try fishing them, just hanging them off the end. Get you some really good bites like that. And again, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys later.